Hey guys, it's Janice. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is highly requested. I'm going to show you what's on my iPad Pro 2020 12.9 inches, so let's get started. Underneath my cases and whatnot, I have the Space Gray, which is my favorite Apple product color. Let me know in the comments which color is your favorite. I'm really trying to keep a minimalist theme on my iPad this year with no customization except for the wallpaper. In case I get any questions about it, the wallpaper is actually a free download by me. I am doing monthly wallpapers every month. Just head to the blog page on my website to get access to them. These are made for both desktop and tablets. So on top of my iPad screen is the paper-like screen protector, which I've been using for every iPad that I've owned. I write a lot on my iPad, so it's important for me to find a screen protector that would enhance my writing experience but maintain the quality of the display. Not to mention, it also gives ASMR vibes every time I write on it. Basically, my iPad cannot be without one because it makes such a difference. Now on to the apps. Like my last What's on My iPad and iPhone videos, I like to keep everything on one page for simplicity and easy navigation, and I keep all my apps organized into labeled folders. First, we have the App Store and Photos, both of which I don't need to go into because everyone knows what those are. So my first folder is my Tools folder, which includes some stock Apple apps like Maps, Voice Memo, Measure, but the one app that you guys might find useful here is iFont. This is what I use to download different fonts onto my iPad, and it's a super easy process, plus it's free. I do have a reel on Instagram that shows you how to do it, so do check out my Instagram if you want to know more. In this folder, I also have Widgetsmith, which was a super popular app back in September for customizing your home screen in iOS and iPad OS 14. I haven't really done anything with it since I want to keep my iPad minimal like I said, so I'll probably delete this app soon. Then we have Test Flight, which is an application that allows me to test beta versions of certain apps, but it wasn't loading this time, so I just quit it. The second folder is my Entertainment folder, which is full of streaming apps and other creative things. The first one here is Audible, which is a platform with an enormous selection of audiobooks or audio titles from lots of different genres like science fiction, crime, comedy, wellness, etc. There is so much to choose from. It's available on the phone as well, so it's convenient for offline streaming when you're on a walk or maybe just enjoying some leisurely time. I've personally been listening to the audio title Being Mortal by Atul Gawande, and as a healthcare worker, this title really hits hard because it gives you so much insight into quality of life versus quantity of life for patients. And even just in general, if you're a student who is studying to work in the medical field, like you're aspiring to be a doctor, nurse, pharmacist, aide, RT, PT, or any career where you work with patients, Being Mortal is a must-have. It's so incredibly eye-opening and makes you view patients and just healthcare in general under a different light. You will for sure learn to connect with the healthcare field in a deeper and more meaningful way. So if you're aspiring to work in healthcare, I really encourage you to give this one a try. With a free 30-day trial of Audible, you can get your first audiobook for free and then explore a ton of other titles from there. To sign up, you can visit audible.com/Janice or text Janice to 500-500. Again, that's audible.com/Janice or text Janice to 500-500. Now I'm gonna skip the Podcasts app because I don't really use it, but I for sure use Apple TV because some of the shows on there are just so good. I totally recommend Ted Lasso if you guys haven't watched it. It's super funny and I laughed so much in each episode. I also took your recommendation of The Morning Show in my last What's on My iPad video and finished all the episodes, and I can't wait for the next season. Then I have Netflix, which is pretty self-explanatory, and Amazon, which is so dangerous because there's just so many things to buy on there, and it's especially tempting with Amazon Prime. Then I have Skillshare, which is where I learn a bunch of different skills like art, as I've talked about in many of my other videos. I also have Prime Video, which is like Netflix, but for Amazon. And then there's YouTube, which, by the way, thank you guys so much for 280,000 subscribers. It's so crazy, and I really thank you for all your love and support. Anyways, in this folder, I also have Twitch. No, I don't stream, but sometimes I do like watching other streamers play my current favorite game, which is Apex Legends. I don't watch very often, but I just have it here in case I lay in bed and want to watch others play games. If you play any video games, let me know which ones in the comments. Then I have Crave, which is another streaming service for movies and shows. And then I have Spotify, which I should tell you, I just made my study playlist public, so do give it a follow for the best lo-fi music for studying. Or if not the best, then at least my favorites. The next folder is my productivity folder, so I put all my note-taking apps and organization stuff in here. First up, we have Notability, which is looking pretty empty right now since I haven't used it since studying for the NCLEX, which is why you see all these NCLEX things here. Then of course I have GoodNotes 5. I've been opening this app a lot to do my planning using my digital planner that I made. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to check out all the other iPad note-taking videos that I have. Next, I have Quizlet, which has my lab value flashcards for when I was studying for the NCLEX. The next productivity app is the beloved Notion, which I'm currently exploring in terms of building a life dashboard, even though you guys know me for the school template I provided in one of my videos. I'll hopefully have a video up next month that shows you my life dashboard and how I'm using it to organize, well, my life. Next, I have Google Sheets, which I used for active recall spreadsheets back when I was taking pathophysiology. Super helpful, got myself A's in every patho course. I have a video on how to create your own as well and what the method really entails. Then I have NoteShelf. So I don't really use this for note-taking as I don't enjoy the writing experience on it, but I do use it to test my digital products out to make sure that NoteShelf users have no issue with using my products. Next, I have Adobe Illustrator. I literally just installed this the other day to play around with it, but haven't gotten the chance to, so there's nothing in there. Then I have Keynote, which is one of the tools that I use to create my digital planners and notebooks. There's lots of tutorials out there on YouTube as well, so if you're interested, just search them up on YouTube. My next folder is Photo and Video, where I store photo and video apps. The first one is Canva, which is what I use to create all my graphics in case you were wondering. It's really awesome for logos and stuff, and there's great templates already available for you to build something off of, so definitely check it out. And then I have Procreate. I'm not gonna open it because I have some really ugly drawings in there that I don't want to show anyone, so it will forever remain a mystery to you guys. Then of course I have YouTube Studio to manage my channel, and LumaFusion that I occasionally use for editing videos, and then of course the camera. And really briefly, my next folder is my to try folder. So I actually try quite a few apps for you guys and for myself to see what's new, what's out there that can help students with being more productive and organized on the iPad or even on the phone. So I just store apps here that I'm testing or trying out before putting them into videos. But please keep in mind that not all of these apps will make it into my videos. I only recommend things that I think are useful. The next folder is my social folder, so I have Pinterest, which you guys can actually follow me on. I kind of just pin and share study tips, photos, and also home inspo since I'm moving out into my first home soon. Super exciting, but yeah, I'll leave my Pinterest link down in the description box. I also have Reddit for browsing the front page. It's pretty entertaining, but I try not to go on it too often because it can be very distracting. Next, I have Messenger for chatting with people, and Instagram, which, well, what can you say? The iPad doesn't even have a native Instagram app, so I should just delete it. The last folder is my shop folder, which is where I put the stuff that I use to manage my shop. So the Shopify app, Sell on Etsy app, and Etsy itself. By the way, thank you so much to my Etsy shoppers for over 800 sales on Etsy. You can buy all my products on either janicestudies.com or Etsy, and I'll leave all the links down below. Last but not least, I have the dock, which doesn't really have anything special. The first one is just a quick bookmark link to my website. And then I have Safari, Google Drive, Files, my emails, which I know has over 2,000 unread, and you guys always point it out, but that's what happens when you leave your business email out in the open and people start to spam you. Then I also have Google Calendar, Messages, and Settings on the dock. So that's pretty much it for what's on my iPad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I'll see you guys next time.